Hey, Bobby, what does it mean to you to be able to go back to the playoffs yourself?
It means a lot. It's been a couple years of not being able to go, and so I remember maybe early, it's like OTAs or something. There was some stat, uh, some little tackle playoff record that somebody sent to me, and they was just like, "Oh, too bad you're with the Commanders, so you won't get a chance to get it." So I wish I could find that tweet in that person. So it'd be fun.
Donna Hopkins, Pro Football Plus, out here in week number 19. That means playoffs as the Washington Commanders get ready to go on the road to face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the wild card matchup. Two quarterbacks, Jayden Daniel and Baker Mayfield for the Buccaneers, will face off this week, and you're talking about possibly a shootout between those two players. But you look at this Commanders team as they get ready to play the playoff game. A lot of younger guys that's on this team that's never been there before. And I talked to some of the players on what they can do to help this younger group this coming week in their first playoff matchup, because it's one and done if you don't get it done right.
I mean, it means everything for us to get here. I first got here, I remember Coach Tab telling us that we would actually be in this position. And really, at first, it was just a bunch of guys coming to an organization just willing to work, We didn't know, I didn't have any real expectations for real. I just wanted to win games, So come out here and just compete, willing to get better every day since camp. And a lot of guys on this team that was here before I got here kind of never won a playoff game, haven't been in a long time. So, I mean, everybody is excited, and our play will show Sunday.
For Coach Cap to say that he saw you all here early on, were you kind of like, oh yeah, Coach? Because that's hard, when this is pretty much a team that has a lot of youth on it, first-time players. It's not an overhaul, but it's a recalibration, as Coach says. But was it hard to envision what he said?
A tad, just because, it's a new defense here, and everybody got to buy in. And obviously, to begin with, that's not how it goes. So you see how things, it's a little, like a little complications here and there, and misunderstandings here and there. So I'm glad that was all in camp and OTAs early. So by the time we got to week one, we was already making progress. So we're still doing that.
For some of the guys that this is their first time being in the playoff, it's a whole different ball game, even though people say just go out and play like you normally play as far as that. But playoffs is a different level, intensified and everything. You've been there before. How can you help a lot of these players who have not been there and, you're on the road?
I think it's just literally the level of execution that has to be. We're not going to get a do-over after this game if we don't do the right thing. So attention to detail is everything, and just knowing your assignments.
And defensive-wise, what are some keys? You got Baker Mayfield, and I'm not even mentioning the first game because it doesn't matter. That was way in the beginning, and each team is different. But how do you counter what the offense does with Baker Mayfield all over the field? Their running game has gotten better as far as just what they have at the wideouts. What's some key things for you all as a defense to attack them right off the bat?
For sure, number one, stop the run, and then let it get to the pass. But it's usually just about us. They're gonna do what they want to do, but as long as we play defense sound and play our keys, we'll be okay.
How excited are you to be back there again?
I'm super excited. I want to play right now.
Time is here, playoffs. Talk just about getting there and just what the key things is for this team overall.
It's great to be in this position. I can go on and on about what it took to get here, but just having this opportunity to play in the postseason, man, I think is really special. A lot of people don't get the opportunity, and I think we know how much this means for us, this organization, this community, and just being able to lock in and just try to go 1-0 every week and keep this thing rolling.
This is just a dream come true for, I'm sure, you and a lot of players to just have this manifest of, this opportunity to be there. What does it mean for you particularly?
It means a lot, man. I always joke with my dad about just really being able to have this opportunity and just being able to win. I think it was a point in the season where we had like 9 wins. And I was joking with my dad, I'm like, man, that's the most wins I ever had in my career. So just being in this position, man, I think it's a dream come true. Just having the opportunity to go play a playoff game in my home state, man, so it's huge.
And when the saying that's on the T-shirts throughout this building, anybody, anytime, anywhere, does that resonate even more so this coming week?
Yeah, I think it does.
I may have got it wrong a little bit.
Right, yeah. But I think just going into, I mean, we really didn't know who we was going to play, where it was going to be, so I think that's always our motto, anybody, anytime, anywhere. Whoever the opponent is, we always ready, no matter where it's at, what time it's at, just being able to suit up and go out and play.
Wow, it's almost here, playoffs. Just talk about just this opportunity to be in the playoffs. No locker room clean out this week, but talk about being in the playoff and just, how you see all of that.
Man, it's just really cool to be in the playoffs here with this team. I expect a lot of good things from us, just a lot of physicality, a lot of experience as well. Some guys that actually been to the playoffs, been to the big dance on this team. You got some guys here that actually participated in the playoffs, and some guys that are just hungry to be in it. So I'm looking forward to the game for sure.
How much fun is it just to have this opportunity for you?
Man, it's really cool just to have this opportunity. Last year, I was telling them I got a bad taste in my mouth because we got blown out by the Packers. So just to be back in this position and playing a big role is something that, I don't take for granted for sure. And super blessed and looking forward for the opportunity on Sunday.
And because you've been here before and everything, you can kind of like help some of these guys because you all have a young team of this moment and what this moment means.
Yeah, for sure. Like, that's why I was telling Johnny and Javante, just, got to be able to take it up to another level this week because, things aren't the same. The game is going to change a little bit. It's going to get faster. It's going to get more physical. Guys going to be mentally sharp. Guys are not really going to be messing up and things like that. So definitely got to just be ready mentally and just take care of your body during the week so you can be able to play at your best of your abilities on Sunday.
And when you look at key things defensively for this team going up against, I'm not even going to talk about the first game because that was so long ago. Yeah. Ain't nobody caring about that first game because each team has changed. But, at this stage going against Tampa Bay, we got Baker Mayfield over there, running game and good receivers. But what are some keys defensively that you all know that you have to key in because this is one and done?
Some key things, we definitely got to be able to pressure a quarterback and get him down to the ground, sack him. He did a good job of breaking out of some crazy things the first game, so we want to make sure we be able to get him down, be stout in the running game, and also just being able to, tackle. They do a good job of breaking tackles and missing tackles, so just got to do a good job of getting them down and mainly get off the field on third down.
Well, this Commanders defense know that they've got to go up against Buccaneers offense that is a high-power offense. The Bucs offense is a top 5 unit. They've got all kind of weapons. Bucky Irvin's rookie running back got 1,000 yards this season, and we know Mike Evans for the 11th time he gets 1,000 yards receiving in a season. So this Commanders team knows that on defense they've got to be able to stop the run. And in December, January football in the playoff time is who can win the battle in the trenches. Out here as the Commanders get ready to play in their first playoff game on the road against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Donna Hopkins, Pro Football Plus.